Hello, welcome back, and as always, I hope you're doing well. Right, got a bit of a special one for you today, guys, so check this out. Steve has come round with his new book, Bruce Lee Dragon, so we're going to have a little look. Steve's sort of going to talk us through the process and what he's done with it.
Okay.
Should we open it up and have a look?
Yeah. Help yourself.
Wow. Oh, it weighs a ton, Steve. I don't know if you can see that on the camera there. You've got the Concord production embossed. This is the outer case. There's the spine now. Oh, it weighs something, doesn't it? It's beautiful. Oh, look, you've got there. What do they call that, Steve?
Gilded edge. So
Gilded edge.
Gilded edge, yeah.
Look at that, guys. How beautiful is that? This is the first look at Steve's new book, Bruce Lee Dragon. So do you want to tell us a little bit about it, Steve?
Where shall I begin?
Well, obviously it's about the Way of the Dragon timeline. Yeah, you've done Way of the Dragon books before, haven't you?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, there's a long history of that, which I can go over. But
please do.
This really comes off the back of eventually of the last book, which was Intercepting Fist, in timeline form, I mean, because me and Darren Chua have done Mandarin Superstar, then we've done Intercepting Fist, obviously Big Boss era, Fist of Fury era, then obviously just the Way of the Dragon era.
Yeah.
It was a strange one for me because I'd done quite a bit on the Way of the Dragon before, so when me and Darren initially spoke about it, I said, well, you know, I'm sort of going over old ground again. So I was a bit debatable whether I was going to do it at first, you know, and it took some sort of time to think it over, really. And I sort of thought, well, we can add a lot more to this one. You
got some more knowledge on the Way of the Dragon timeline.
Yeah, I mean, the other books, although they was good for their time, I think the Mandarin Superstar and Intercepting Fist sort of put them in the shade a little bit because
they did raise the bar, didn't they?
Yeah, I think so, because if I don't mind saying so myself, because we had a lot more information with Darren's input as well, you know, because we've got obviously from the western side with the research I've done and stuff I've also got from Southeast Asia, part of the world, if you like, but Darren, obviously being of Chinese descent, can access a lot more. He can read Chinese, so there'd be certain bits and pieces in the archives that he'd pick up that I probably wouldn't necessarily understand what it was.
Exactly.
So, you know, anyway, to cut a long story short, you know, after much sort of thought about it, I thought, you know what, we could do a lot more with it if we did. So, and it matched the other two, Mandarin Superstar and Intercepting Fist. So I decided to go ahead with it. That was about 2 years ago. So
it's been a lot of work then.
Yeah, at least 2
So
years
obviously
ago.
You've been doing Way of the Dragon stuff for the last...
Yeah, I mean, I've done quite a number of different books and magazines and over the years. My first ever effort was Legends of the Dragon, which initially was a 3-volume series, which only managed to get to 2 volumes due to the person who I published it at the time. There was dragging the heels a bit.
Right.
And it's supposed to have been every 6 months the next volume was coming out. The second volume came out, we had the first volume obviously, the second volume came out and we launched that in Seattle at the 35th event at Bruce Lee's death, you know, so we was out there and with Linda and Shannon and out there, you know, at their event, and 6 months later, no sign of the third volume, 8 months, 10, you know, a year later, so I started questioning when. They couldn't give me an answer, so I just withdrew my contract.
Of course.
You know? So had a bit of a sulk, you know, and so that's it, I'm not doing it now.
As you do.
And then we fast forward a few years later, we decided to do it as a special edition, as in one, you know, consolidated to
both volumes into one.
Yeah, everything into one volume really. But I just sort of just redesigned it, so it was all like starting from scratch again, really. And a lot better in the way I put it together, I believe, because when I initially did the Legends of the Dragon, you know, I was very naive to doing anything book-wise. I'd never done a book before. It was a first effort, so you know, you try and cram too much in.
Yeah.
And as we spoke before, you know, sometimes more is less. I know Bruce Lee fans want more and more. We all do, but sometimes you can overcrowd things and it spoils the whole project. So the special edition I did, was pleased with that. That sold out, and then fast forward to what I was saying just now about after Intercepting Fists, we spoke about doing this. So I thought, yeah, okay. So hence 2 years later, we've done it. And
so all the research that you've done on Way of the Dragon, and then on top of that, another 2 years worth of research.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, a lot of work.
That's a lot of work. I must admit, I can't wait to actually get round to reading the stuff in there, because obviously the last 2 books have been amazing.
Yeah, I mean, quite a few of the people that I interviewed during the initial Way of the Dragon books have passed away now,
Of course, yeah.
But luckily I had what I had already, information-wise. But then since then we've managed to contact quite a few more people, and once again Darren on the Chinese side of things can communicate.
Perfect, isn't it?
Yeah. So there was a lot of people that worked on the film, worked at Golden Harvest and so forth as well that we contacted that was still about, and there's one or two that didn't want to know, and which you can understand. They must get fed up being asked the same things over and over again.
Yeah.
But we got quite a bit, and I'm very, very pleased with it, to be honest with you.
I mean, it looks, Steve, stunning. I mean, I don't know if people can see that on there. You've got your name and Darren's name at the bottom, but that looks classy to me with the... Yes, I don't know if
it's hard to see. The reason I did that, because I didn't want our name splashed there. It ain't about me or Darren. It's about Bruce Lee. And it's about the actual the logo, the Concord logo. So you can see the names. They're there, but they're not in your face. So it doesn't detract from anything from this.
Yeah.
So that was a lot of thought went into it.
Yeah,
a lot of thought went into it. And at the end of the day, it is what it is, but we just got to make it the best we can.
It's amazing. And what's this? Because this is thicker than the normal ones, isn't it?
Yeah, the slipcase. I mean, the funny thing is, when we done the Mandarin Superstar, we done a slipcase, and when we done the Intercepting Fists, we had to drop the slipcase, and that was purely for costings because the price went ridiculous.
Because these are not cheap to put together, are they?
Trust me, the slipcase, when I was doing Intercepting Fists, the slipcase on its own added quite a few thousands to the cost.
Yeah.
I thought, well, I don't really want to be able to, put too much on the price of the book. But with this one, obviously, we've just gone all guns blazing.
You've gone all out, because I remember you upgraded the thickness.
Well, normally a slipcase is normally 3mm. This piece is normally 3mm thick. But I went for 6mm. It's literally like a wooden.
It's a chunk.
Solid. It's not like a hello. You get an echo out of it. It's that.
It is a chunk. Isn't it?
And it really sort of houses the book beautifully.
Yeah.
And we've got the logo at the front there as well on that. And once again, I didn't want to splash it with everything. It's got to have a subtle approach. The colour is which some refer to as the Golden Harvest costume department referred to as Tang Green. Dragon
Obviously
green.
After Tang Lung.
Well, no, it's a Tang Green. It's a dragon. It's a traditional colour. From the Chinese suit.
Okay.
That's why Bruce Lee chose that colour, because he wanted to be like a traditional country bumpkin. So
it makes sense.
So we spent quite a bit of time trying to get as close as we can to that colour. But as anyone that's seen the film, 1 minute it looks like a green suit, and it looks like a bluey tint to it. It's
then
like
it goes
grey. It's how the light hits it.
Yeah, of course.
But the colour is but the colour is. I mean, when you actually see those who've ordered the book and they see the book, you'll see the colour is near as damn it. So that represents Bruce Lee's outfit on his chosen style of the character in the film.
Yeah.
Although the book, once again, the same as the other 2 previous books, in Mandarin Superstar and Intercepting Fist, although people look at it as the big boss and Fist of Fury, the whole idea is the timeline.
Yes.
It's just that in that timeline, he made that particular films. This timeline covers the Way of the Dragon period, but it's pretty heavy on that film, this one, because it covers from around about April to sort of October, or touching October.
Wow. And all that info is in there.
Yeah. So just leading up to when he's about to start work on his next feature.
Right.
talk about a later date or whatever you want to
Yeah. Well,
this is that's the idea of the design of the book. The logo, as I say, is from the film logo for Concords. This is taken directly from that logo, so it's accurate to that logo.
Looks smart, mate.
Yeah, the book has also got a foreword by Linda Lee. Obviously,
do you want to show us?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, obviously Linda was sent the book for the manuscript of the book
Look
to
at
read, that. And once she read through it, then good thing with Linda is she doesn't just go crash bang wallop. She gives a lot of thought into her forwards. When you're reading anything she writes. So
Linda Lee Cadwell, 2024.
So she went right into it and she read the book thoroughly, and which was pleasing for us.
I mean, it don't get no better than that, does it? An endorsement from Linda Lee.
It's just, it's great.
It's unbelievable.
It's great, yeah. Well, it's good to me. It's good for us. Obviously, it's nice, but it's nice for the Bruce Lee fans, I believe, to get a word from Linda about that period. You couldn't get no closer to it, really.
1000%.
She was there. All right, she was at home with the kids, but she was still there.
Of course.
And she witnessed everything that went on virtually. So, to me, that's a great addition to the book.
This is going to be an amazing read. Going off of the last two books, they was incredible. But look at this stuff. I mean,
the paper is a lot.
It's thick, isn't it?
Yeah, if you look at the thickness of that book compared to, say, the thickness of the last one, say, Intercepting Fist, which is around about the same. I think it's got a few more pages. I think it's about 412 pages, I think, on this book. Should know really. But the thickness is because of the paper stock, it's the GSM on it. I can't remember, it's 150, I think it's 170, I can't remember. It's quite heavy paper stock. And without getting into the technicalities of it, the better the quality of the paper, the less the ink bleeds, the crisper the images are and everything else. So
looks perfect, mate.
Yeah.
And we know the research that you and Darren do anyway.
Yeah.
So this is going to be an amazing read.
And also, it's straight off a brand new printing press.
Oh.
Our printers, I mean, they've just renewed all their Woodrow Press. We'll give them a shout out there because they done a fantastic job on it, and so it's all right taking all the credit for it. But trust me, without a good printer like we use, there's some bad printers out there that they just crash bang wallop, but they're not. They're so fussy.
Yeah, that goes with you, mate.
Honestly, I gave them the work. I gave, and they picked up on quite a few things. That needs change. That needs change. The specifics of it. Where on the computer screen when you design something, it looks fine. Then they've done proof runs. So they print a lot of. Spent a lot of money on it, really. Doing that. So they print like pre-book test paper and so forth, and we tested different papers, and then we went to the binders and they done different colour covers and different shades of it. There was a lot of work went into it, which all added to the expense of the production, but
you get what you pay for.
Listen, the way I look at it, when I'm dead and buried, that book hopefully is still sitting on someone's shelf, so
should be with that slipcase.
But it probably can't lift it up.
It does weigh something old, doesn't it?
It's probably 2.5 kilos we need.
That's quite a lot of.
So it's a heavy old book. So
you're not kidding. So when did he start getting? Because obviously, you literally said you got a book. You're coming round to show me it.
These coming. I got 2 or 3 copies. I think it was just that come out straight off. Just so I can. The reason so we're on here now, so we can explain to people that the idea of the book is to be released on Bruce's birthday, which is the 27th of November.
Nice.
All right, so which is about 2 weeks or so. 2 weeks. So
give or take, yeah.
Yeah. So we reckon by the end of next week, the whole stock will be at the distributors, and then it'll be shipped out. So it should be received by Bruce's birthday, or before maybe. So
well, that'd be nice.
Be patient for another week or two, and then the book should be on your doorstep.
I think that's a nice touch, sending them out or around Bruce Lee's birthday.
Well, that was the original idea anyway, to do that.
I think that's a nice touch.
I mean, I know you get these people to bring out books and nothing wrong with it. They go, it's the 50th anniversary of this film or whatever, which is fine. But so I thought, well, Bruce's birthday is, to me, it's important,
I agree totally.
So
these will be sort of sent out around that time.
Yeah. So
they may receive it.
Yeah.
Before.
So all those that have ordered the book should get the book either before or around that period. So it'd be a celebration of Bruce Lee's birthday, I hope.
What a way to celebrate it with something like this. I mean, it's incredible. As well as, this comes with it as well, Steve. He brought one of these round, look.
Yeah,
So do you want to tell us a little bit about this? Because it's not the Way of the Dragon poster.
No, the artist that done that is the same person that obviously done the Way of the Dragon poster. I won't go into it because all the information is in the book.
Fair
so
enough.
you have to wait and read it yourself. But I don't want to give anything away on that. But it's interesting. We've got a nice little section on that artist, and that was commissioned. Or would say commissioned. They did that for Bruce as a gift.
Because he had it up
So
in
I
his
was
home,
told,
didn't he?
yeah, and that was in his front room in Kowloon, and the original's about 5 foot something. But that is taken directly off the original. It's not.
Yeah, I mean, the quality's amazing.
It's not a scan off the internet or nothing soppy like that. It is actually off the original poster. And,
I don't know if the light's damaging that, but look at that.
You know, that's so it's a good quality, and it's a nice size if you want to get it framed. I mean, getting a 5 foot poster is okay, but where are you going to put it?
But no, that is the problem with posters these days.
So that will fit snugly in the book. So when it's all packaged together, it'll be safe.
Nice.
And you can take it out, and if you want to run it over an eye and get rid of creases.
And then put it in a frame and put it up. It is very tempting because the quality is unbelievable.
It's nice. It's a nice painting. You know, it's.
I think you've done a stellar job with this, mate. Above and beyond. I mean, it is unreal. I mean, I don't know if you can see that there, guys, but the gold. What's that gold gilded? You say?
Gilded, yeah. You normally see that on these sort of like university type books, don't you? These almost like the Bible, but
you can hardly even see the pages. It just looks like a like a slab of gold.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, where it's done so. I mean, it's quite high quality, and it's not done cheap. Let's put it that way. So it's like it looks like a solid gold virtually.
It does, yeah.
You know, and it's a nice.
It's a nice collector's piece.
Yeah.
So how many are there of these? I mean, in total.
Well, the initial run's 200, but we're virtually sold now. So
wow.
There might be a couple of. I haven't actually gone over that. I don't do that side of things really now, but I can find that and check. But I don't think there's many left, and that in the sales pitch.
Of course, yeah.
They're virtually done, you know. So and they'll never ever be reprinted ever.
That's it.
Never. I mean, softback. Later on, you get a softback version, which obviously be cheaper and more affordable because they're an expensive book. You know, and I know a lot of people
look at the production.
Yeah, I understand, totally understand, and sympathetic with people who go, "Oh, it's a lot of money to afford." Of course, it is a lot of money.
Yeah,
you know, but it's one of them decisions where it's a limited edition. It's the Rolls Royce version of the book. You know,
it literally is.
Yeah, and then later on the softback will come out, but the softback, even so, will still be higher quality than say the Amazon. Type.
You're not going with Amazon no more.
Yeah, I'll be careful what I say, it might sue me, but I can't afford with Amazon.
Don't want to argue with Amazon.
No, I mean, jokes aside, no, I just want to take total control over the quality now, you know, of everything we're doing, so...
No, mate, you're right, mate.
Yeah, and that way, you know, I mean, there'll be plenty of softback available when it is, but that'll probably be about 2 years away, yeah, about a year to 2 years away.
Yeah.
You know, we've got no plans as such yet, because we've been so busy doing this.
I know some of the headaches you've gone through, but guys, check that out. Yeah. Look at that. That's a beast. It really is. Yeah. Mate, you've outdone yourself, I think.
Well...
And are you happy with it?
Yeah, more than happy, yeah.
And that's not easy to do, Steve, getting to know you like I do.
You're going to be more sort of nervous than me, really, a bit worried about it, because when that sort of amount of work and effort goes into something...
And money.
Yeah, there's a lot of money. Yeah, even think about the money, but the money side of things, the investment in that to get that like that with the risk factor is
quite high, isn't it?
Very high.
Yeah, it's quite high.
But listen, you know, I do it because I love doing it, you know, and
we love you doing it,
like
and all,
I've said
mate.
all along, you know, to me, Bruce Lee, it's a passion.
Yes.
You know, and any money earned out of it is what it is, but. You know, to me, I don't do it. It's not my profession. I don't do it as a living.
I know you don't. I know.
I just do it.
This is your passion,
yeah.
Mate, and it shines. It really does. So, if you haven't ordered your Bruce Lee Dragon book, there's only a few left.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Get them while you can. Well, that's been brilliant, mate. Thanks for bringing it round to show me.
No, you're welcome.
It's fantastic. It's a beautiful, beautiful book. I know people are going to be thrilled with it.
I'd like to thank everyone that's helped with this. You know, so it ain't just me. There's been a lot of people help with this book, with me and Darren doing this. I mean, Darren is been brilliant. David Tadman has helped. Greg Rhodes. There's a number of people. You know, I won't go through a list, but they're in the acknowledgments anyway. So you read that in the book. So there's loads of people that help produce this book. Much as everyone else, I'd like to thank Stripey himself. Yeah, because you know this man here is keeping Bruce Lee's name alive. Yeah, I'm sure you'll all agree with that.
Nice, yeah. Thanks, Steve. Yeah. Appreciate that.
All right, and I'm going to give you this book.
Wow.
This is your copy.
Wow.
Copy. So
really?
Yeah. So
oh mate.
So thank you very much. Thank you.
Steve.
Thank you.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you for everything. Yeah. Good.
I'm speechless, which is not good when you're doing YouTube, mate.
I've managed to stop him talking. I've stopped him rambling. See, I've stopped him rambling. No one's done it before.
Mate, I'm a little bit numb and bowled over. Thank you so much. Steve, I'm grateful. Could I ask you though, being cheeky as I am, would you sign it for us?
Yeah, for another tenner.
He's a comedian. Oh yeah, mate, absolutely. I'm bowled over.
Yeah, probably devalue it, but I'll sign it.
I don't think it'll devalue it, mate. Thanks, Steve. Wow. How cool is this, guys? Nice one.
There you go.
To my good friend Stripey, enjoy. Steve Kerridge.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Steve.
Thank you.
You're a star. Right, with that, I don't know what to say, so I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. And I'll be back with another ramble real soon. Take care, people.